chains on tap. Yeah, we're ringing the bell. Stories from the circle that we're dying to tell. With a cold beer in hand and a disc in the other. Throwing down lines like a long-lost brother. From the T-pad box to the bottom of the cup. Chains on tap, yeah, we're filling it up.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's another Tuesday with your hosts, Chris and PJ here on the podcast. Thanks for listening on CastBox and Spotify. And guys, thanks for joining us here on YouTube for another wonderful episode this Tuesday. Hopefully the mics sound a little bit better. We're working some things out.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't bad last time. A little staticky, but...
Little staticky, and that was my fault, I think, on the back end. Still working on some soundproofing up in here, and that might be adding to a little bit of an echo, but...
Yeah, take a look.
Take a look, yeah. Take a look. Oh, take a gander at everything. And guys, we added our whole sponsor sign up there to our studio. We're excited about that from the tournament. I don't think that was up there last time as PJ hits his mic with his headphones.
We're professionals here.
Very professional, guys. But yeah, last week we just did a little wrap up on the show about our tournament, and then the tournament that we sponsored a hole, I should say, and the No Brew crew played in it. And then
yeah, if you could read, the whole sponsor.
What are you doing down there?
Down where? My hands have been up here the whole time.
Yeah, and then I do not want to get shot again today.
I have nothing to shoot you with.
No, guys, but we're gonna and then we also threw the shaman and the chief. That was a good episode.
That was a very good episode.
I really enjoyed throwing. I love the shaman. I think it's a great disc. And guys, if you haven't gotten one already, pick up one. And I know the shaman, what is it? The OS is ready to release, or
the Shaman OS just released, and I actually do have one ordered.
Oh, do you?
So I'm excited to get it to see what it does, because I mean, it's a 4-speed.
Yeah.
So maybe that replace my zone.
That would be exciting.
But while we're talking about that subject, our short had a little comment on it. So therefore, let's break some things down. This is going to be PJ's learning hour. Okay.
Oh my gosh, PJ's a little upset. He got his first comment.
No, I'm here to educate. Okay.
Oh, educate.
So here we go. Life means existence of an individual human being. Sports, activity involving physical or skill, or a team that competes. So, get a life. We have one. There you go.
Thanks.
Do sports. Disc golf is considered a sport.
True.
That's awesome. So, as you saw me sweating, doing a sport while you're sitting on your couch in the AC, thank you for your feedback.
Thank you.
From Chains on Tap.
From Chains on Tap, guys. If you don't know what PJ's talking about, he's talking about the short that's on our channel that got a comment. Yeah. Still up there. We're not taking it down. Our
followers, there's 50 of you. His name is Razvan. Go have fun. Sick 'em, boys.
Guys. But yeah, in all good humor here, we enjoy the comments, but try to keep it positive.
No, I really don't care.
I know.
I just thought it'd be funny. And you never know what I'm going to do, so.
Yeah, I was not expecting that on this episode.
I know.
But it was great short, great throws with our shamans. I thought they were great videos. A great review on the Shaman and the Chief. Highly recommend the Shaman. The Chief's a good disc too, though, by Gateway.
Yeah, they're both amazing throwing putters.
Both amazing throwing putters, and definitely get your hands on one. But guys, let's start this episode, and it's my week to bring the beer. Mm-hmm. So I brought a beer in that I'm a little hesitant on, because our last sour didn't do so hot.
Oh, boy.
So I've got another sour called Rooftop Orange Crush.
I'm so excited about this now.
Are you?
I love Orange Crush.
Oh, do you?
Like, absolutely love it.
Okay, and it's a sour. It's 5% alcohol by volume, and it's Monument City Brewing Company. Right? I said that right? Monument?
Yes, Monument.
Okay, just making sure.
It's okay.
And intern C, if you want to take a look at where Monument City Brewing Company is, and give us, because they don't really have much on their can about, it is in Baltimore. It's definitely in Baltimore, brewed in the city, but it doesn't have anything about the brewery on the can. Really cool can, though. It says Orange Crush Sour.
Yeah, we've been getting good at the cans lately.
Yeah, and this is a really cool can that I think will be a great one to join. So as soon as he gets that info up, we'll talk about it. But it's a cool logo on the can. Not much information on the can about it. Not even I don't even see an ingredients list or anything. No, just a government warning label canned by Monument City Brewing Company. But there's nothing, no ingredients or anything like that.
Is that a monument in the background? I don't know what that is. Is that a shopping cart?
That does look like a shopping cart. Is that, what is that?
Oh, it's that. We're definitely on a rooftop with this.
Yeah, definitely on a rooftop.
Keep turning. It's a
What is it? A deck.
A deck.
It's a deck. Yeah. That's not a shopping cart. That is a lawn chair.
I blame my eyes.
When you turn the can, then you can see the deck and then hand.
I'm not used to cans having pictures all the way across.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. And I don't really see many other cans up here. I mean, Into the Limelight, Highland Fields by Falling Branch Brewery definitely has a can that goes all the way around.
Yeah.
But this is a cool little can. Let's crack her open and give her a sniff. Okay, not bad. Little foamy. Ooh, it's got some carbonation.
Yeah, it definitely has that orange smell to it.
Yeah, big time orange smell.
That smells really good.
Yeah, big time orange smell. Once again, I am not a huge sour drinker, so I don't know how this is going to be. I'm more of a lager IPA, hazy IPA kind of guy, light beer. So a sour is not really up my wheelhouse.
But this don't smell like a super sour, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't. It smells more really orangey though. I really get that orange crush feel. What else do you smell? Apple juice?
Yeah. Why does it smell like apple juice? Or like an old apple juice?
I do. Oh my gosh, it's
but
gonna be bad.
Know, like apple juice that sat out for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Gosh, I have a bad feeling about this one, huh?
Okay.
Right. Well, you take the first sip because you'll be the guinea pig on this one.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
This is not going to be good for me.
Well, I mean,
and of course, I chose it. I went on like the ledge here, and I said, you know what? I think I'm going to try something cool. This can looks really cool. I've tried a lot of different other beers, and this was a new brewery that we haven't tried yet here in the area. And I figured I would take a leap of faith. And why not? Why not open my horizons to another sour?
Sure, and everybody keeps blaming me, saying, oh, you keep picking these beers to mess with Chris,
All
but
right.
this is a Chris beer. And they also think I shake your beers up, too.
Not bad. It's really not too bad.
No, it's not super sour. I mean, you can definitely tell it's a sour.
Yeah, you can definitely tell it's a sour. But it's not, it doesn't give me a hardcore aftertaste.
No, don't that lingering is not there.
The lingering is not there.
But it's good. I'm actually really enjoying it. It's kind of really refreshing. And it's not super hot in the studio, so we can actually say it's refreshing.
Yeah, guys, we turned we have a portable AC unit up here, and our intern put it on a couple minutes prior to us getting up here.
But we're on a time limit because who knows when it's going to start getting hot again.
Yeah, it's probably, definitely will be getting hot a little bit, probably quicker. But it's got the carbonation feel, though.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. I definitely feel carbonation. I feel some oranges. I wish there was an ingredients list on this can or a little spicy little thing on there that says, oh, we're Monument Brewing Company and we have Orange Crush, Rooftop Orange Crush. Sit on your roof, enjoy a crush. Or something cool on their can, right?
I don't think they hire you as the slogan guy. But you know what, Monument? He's open to it. I mean, look at that.
I am open to ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, we could say Rooftop Orange Crush. Enjoy our fruit-filled orange crush while you sit on top of a roof and look at the city sky.
I mean, that doesn't make me depressed.
I mean, it's a good little. I don't know. What else would you say? What would your slogan be for this crush?
I would just call it Rooftop Orange Crush.
You wouldn't add something to the can?
No, not really. I don't know, honestly.
I mean, like, it's hot outside. Come on my roof.
Come on my roof and crush my orange.
That's terrible.
That's getting cut.
Yep. That's not going to make it. Do you have anything, Intern C? Did you find out anything? His internet's slow today?
I think he's in shock.
I know he is. A little in shock. But guys, this Orange Crush, while we sip on it, let's talk about what our topic is today. What do we got?
Well, we are kind of far into the episodes now.
Yeah.
15, right?
This will be episode 16. coming out right now.
Okay. So I think we should go back to the beginning, the basics.
Okay. The basics.
I think we should start touching up maybe every 5 episodes.
Okay.
Basic stuff. So people hop in late.
Yeah.
They can still get a basic overview.
Absolutely. I think it's a great idea.
Because I was playing Friday.
Huh?
And somebody actually, I passed them because they were taking a break because it was really hot.
Yeah.
And
God, it was like in the hundreds.
He was in the hundreds. And only the crazies were out.
Yeah.
I was out there playing. And he asked me after I threw and got my putter in, he's like, how'd you do that?
Yeah.
And then I told him about the podcast. But then I was like, if he breaks in early, yes, he might see it. But if he jumps in late, he won't get the beginner tips that I was giving him on the field.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Which I gave him a little bit of tips, and we'll go over some of the tips I gave him today. But honestly, I think we should just keep touching because we are still growing.
Absolutely.
And we're playing much better.
Yeah.
So now we can start tweaking the guide.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, too, we are building the show on beginners, on showing them the way of how to grow. We're trying to grow the sport of disc golf, but also show our growth in the sport of disc golf and share what we've learned in the past year that we've been playing and all the tips and tricks and things that we would have loved to known about getting into disc golf.
Maybe we should look into making a Chains on Tap beginner's guide to disc golf.
Ooh, we could do it.
But physical copies. There's some companies that don't like physical copies anymore.
Who is it?
Of rule.
Because I know who it is.
Yeah, I do too. But we'll leave them out of this because they could take us down.
They could probably.
But yeah, I think we'll go back to the beginner basics.
Yeah, the beginner basics would be great. I think it's a great idea. And just the people who are getting started now into disc golf and what discs to buy, how to throw, all those kind of good stuff. But what do you got?
Well, let's start with number 1. So I have 5 here. Some are a little longer than others, but we'll go with throwing first. My first one, slow down, smooth throws, go farther.
Yeah.
So when you're thinking about it, you can try to put power behind a disc, but it won't make a clean release. You're either going to burn it over, or you're going to let go too early, or you'll grip lock it and it'll go in the next state next to you. So if you take your time and do a slow, standstills, honestly.
Yeah.
Standstills versus X step, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Just let the disc do its job. Your discs aren't always heavy. If you pull through perfectly, it don't have to be perfect. Pull through and let the disc snap out of your fingers. The disc is made for a reason and designed for a specific reason.
Yeah. No. That would be good.
Just take that.
What the heck is an intern doing? What are you doing over there? Just knocking things over? Making a lot of noise.
So, do you have anything to touch on that? On clean release, smooth throws?
Clean release, smooth throws. What's going on over there? You all right?
The creaky out floorboard.
Say again, what?
It's just a creaky floorboard.
My gosh.
Don't touch it.
Yep. Just hang out. So I would say for clean release and what did you say? Clean release.
Slow down so you can get a clean release.
Yeah. No, I definitely would slow down. I think the biggest thing, if I had to tell a beginner and me starting back out again, is don't worry about the X step. Stand still, reach back, and throw through. And don't do too much early. So, like, what I mean by that is everybody wants to get out there and just start ripping it. They want to they see all these videos on YouTube. They see all these pros out there, and they see everybody playing when they're on the course about on tee pads running up and throwing. And they think they can do that. And I think the beginning step would be to slow down, stop, and just stand there and reach back and have a good release, a good follow through and release out.
And I think our next video, when we do a disc review, maybe this disc review,
Okay.
we'll show everybody a standstill throw. Because in a lot of our videos, we are X-stepping.
Oh, that's a good point.
So my wife actually just talked to me about this on the way here.
Okay.
And she was saying, get into the X-step more.
Yeah.
Because when she watches me throw, because she is a beginner, she sees me do the X-step.
Yeah.
And in her head, she needs to do that to get the power.
Yeah.
And she never sees me do the standstill.
Yeah, but I agree. I understand what people are saying, and like especially a new beginner, you want to do that. But the same thing, like we told intern C over there when he was playing his first ever tournament, is you don't need to do that. Just stand still and throw. And he had some really nice throws. They weren't as far as his competitors, but they were straight, and the discs were doing what they were supposed to do, because he had that nice clean release throw, and he was focusing on that part of his game and not so much the lower body part of the game yet.
Well, all comes down to timing too. It's 3 steps. X step's always 3 steps.
Yep.
Unless you really back up and run it like some of the pros do. But you don't want to do that because if you go too fast, your hip's going to misalign with your target. And you're just going to lose yourself. And you probably could get it out there pretty far if you ran and just chucked it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And really that X steps is really putting your lower body into work. And I think right now we want to learn the proper throw across the body and allow your hips to turn with the upper body. But then we'll generate more power as we bring our lower end in. Right now we're bringing up our core strength in our hips and we're turning through in your arms, how they're releasing. And I think that for a beginner, it's tough. It's tough. I remember being there as a beginner, first time throwing, and you want to throw as far as you can and you want to get the lower body. You want to do that X step, but you're going to hurt yourself in the long run.
Yeah. So honestly, just take it slow. And even if you want to do a slow X step, and we can actually do a video on an X step.
Absolutely.
Mine's not perfect because I'm still learning, but I need to do it to get better at it. But we can slow it down.
Yeah.
Why not? So honestly, that wasn't even brought to my attention. So thank you, Victoria, for that little idea because we just kept skipping over that part.
Yeah.
And just saying, don't do an X step, do a standstill, but yet we only do X steps.
Yeah.
So, thank you. And then the next one, aim for the fairway.
Yeah.
So that's a big one.
Yep.
Honestly, because you can go up there and try to chuck the disc like we just said, but you're probably going to miss the fairway.
Yeah.
So nice, easy throw. Try to get to that fairway because it's going to turn out 100% better than just trying to gun it.
Yeah, aiming for the fairway, not trying to go after certain dangerous holes out there because there are some like more dangerous lines that you can take. And I think it's just getting it out there, throwing it, like picking a spot on the fairway that you know you'll be safe and it will be a good shot instead of picking the aggressive lines that some of your partners or people who you're playing with are throwing. Because at the end of the day, you want to have fun too. And I don't know if this is on your list too, but I told him, have a number in mind that's realistic of what you can get from the tee pad into the basket. So like, for example, most of holes we play are par 3s. Maybe for a beginner, you play those holes as par 4s and 5s. And you say in your head, hey, I know if I can get in that basket in 5, I'm doing something right. Instead of playing them 3s, play them, hey, 5s. I know my wife, when she came out and played, she played all of them as 5s, and she was happy when she got a 5. And I think a lot of beginners, we get frustrated. I mean, we told intern C over there when he played in his first tournament, try to make par, but 4s are good. Bogeys are good because it's your first ever tournament. Don't get frustrated that you're not throwing the disc as far right now, but as long as it's consistent out in the fairway and those second shots are right at the basket, you'll make par. But have a realistic expectation going to the course too.
Wouldn't it be cool if UDisc allowed you to make custom scorecards?
That would be cool.
So if you were the beginner and you want them to have a par 5?
Yeah, it would be cool if you could, not just UDisc. So that leads us down another rabbit hole, is not just UDisc, but imagine if a course could have, I know they already have it like a red, usually short to short, short to long, long to long, like they have the different breakdowns of baskets and what they usually are score-wise. But what happens if they had not just like short to short, short to long, long to short, or whatever? Why wouldn't they just have one tee pad, like if short to short, but in short to short, you could have 2 different versions, beginner version, or 3 different versions, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Or they could have just a beginner and a regular version.
Or they could just have a kid tee pad.
Oh, yeah, a kid thing. But that would be pretty cool if you could adjust. And maybe it's a UDisc thing where they adjust the handicap of the course for the player. So like say you have a new beginner that's not rated at all and it hasn't been playing much disc golf. You then adjust the course automatically to, hey, anything over 275 feet is a par 4.
Sure.
Or 300 feet would be I guess 270 feet probably below would be a par 3. Anything above that would be a par 4, and then et cetera. 400 feet would be a par 5, just so that they don't get frustrated. Mm-hmm. And then hopefully we can develop some youth tee pads in the future. I mean, I really like, so now we're going into a different topic, but I really like the golf world in the sense where in the past couple of years, there's an app. It's called Operation 36, and shout out to Operation 36. If you're in a big golf world and you have a youth, a junior into golf, it's a great program to join. It's free. It's free on the app, but it's also a part of your youth program. A lot of the country clubs and a lot of local golf courses, public courses are using this program, and it runs off GPS. Same as UDisc. UDisc uses GPS tracking. People log their coordinates in, and that's where the basket is, always tracks it. Same as Operation 36, but it allows a kid to go out to a golf course. For example, intern C has played golf before, but it's allowed him to say, hey, I'm a beginner. It starts you at 100 yards. 100 yards and in, you play. And every hole's a par 3. Then as it goes farther back, your score changes, the hole changes, but it also allows you to grow with the sport. So you don't get frustrated, and you can't advance until you shoot 36.
Oh, okay.
See, 3 times 18, 36, I think. Isn't that right? Intern C?
Well, he looks confused.
No, 3 times 18 is not 36? What is it? Let's go, mathematician. Yeah, it's 36, guys.
Isn't it?
I think it's like 54.
18 times 3?
Yeah.
I don't think it's 36, buddy.
Let's see. 8 times 3 is what?
24.
Oh, yeah, maybe I'm wrong. All right, well, then I don't know how they get 36 out of it. It's supposed to be 3, maybe 3 and 9. What's 3 and 9?
27.
What'd you say?
27.
I don't know how they get 36. 54. Okay, so I was wrong. So why do they call it Operation 36? Anybody know? It's not Operation 54.
I'm learning from you, man. I play disc golf.
Oh my gosh! But I'm pretty confident. 3, 6, 9. I guess 18. Maybe it is not. I don't know.
It's a throwback song.
3, 6, 9. Copyright. That's what it gets like. So, but it's basically 3 times. 54. I don't know. I don't know why they do, but it's 3. It's basically 3. Maybe it's 9 holes, but you said it's 29, 27? 27. There's a reason why they call it Operation 36. But long story short, as they bring the kids at a certain yardage, we're getting away from the topic here. They bring each other at a certain yardage, then they come in and they play in towards their skill level, basically. And it keeps people engaged in the sport, but it also doesn't allow people to get so frustrated that they just say, you know what, forget this. Because I think a lot of golfers and disc golfers get frustrated because they don't, these expectations as a beginner, they're a lot. They're a lot to handle, and especially for our wives trying to play, it gets frustrating. Especially kids too. They get really frustrated at, like, they don't want to be there throwing 6 strokes on a par 3.
No.
And they can't score. So, like, maybe there is maybe an idea of to adjust scores and have that ability on UDisc or a different platform. I like UDisc because it can keep all track of everything, but maybe UDisc can eventually adapt and develop that. Yes, intern C.
I think it's every hole is a par 4 because 4 times 9 is 36.
4 times 9 is 36. I don't know. Maybe did you look up the program? Let me know.
I don't have internet.
The internet's acting weird.
Oh my gosh, this guy, internet's acting weird for
But
him.
I like what he's saying though.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is 4 strokes. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm probably wrong. I'll put it up on the screen about Operation 36, but it's off the topic. But I'm just trying to develop off of their program to help give ideas, because I think it's a great program. And shout out to Operation 36. Maybe you can come into the disc golf world one day.
Maybe
It's cool. It's cool. It's a cool little youth program for golf that is developing youth golfers to help them grow the sport of golf. I don't think it's part of the PGA, Professional Golf Association, but it would be cool if somebody came up in the disc golf world and had an idea of like that to allow. And basically, it's all GPS driven. And maybe that's something with disc golf with UDisc is that they allow courses to have makeshift tee pads. And basically what it does is like you walk up to the course, put the course in just like UDisc, and then you push go, and your phone will buzz when you're at your tee pad.
That's cool.
It's super cool. It buzzes and it says drop your ball, and then you drop your ball and you play there from it, and then you track from there. Maybe you just could have something like that, or like a course that could program, hey, there's a tee pad here, and then you got to walk to that tee pad for the youth. This would be a youth tee pad, and you could label, I don't know, a golfer as youth disc golfer, beginner disc golfer, and then you move back and it allows courses to have more tee pads, but they're GPS driven tee pads instead of physical tee pads, because physical tee pads can get expensive, and we don't want golf courses to have to spend all this money on tee pads. We'd love them to, but there's also a budget involved and all this other stuff.
Okay. That was a lot. Going back to disc golf now.
Yeah.
So, leading on to that, and she actually brought up another point. She was saying that I use the whole entire tee pad, and that's what gives you more power.
Correct.
What I did see in the youth tournament was these kids would try to stand on the back of the tee pad and do a standstill shot versus moving up to the tee pad. So you have tee pads are what, 5 foot?
Yeah, they can be, I think, any depth long.
But you have the whole tee pad.
Correct. I don't know if there's probably a rule somewhere in the PDGA of how long a tee pad can be and how wide a tee pad can be, but you have the whole tee pad.
Yeah. So
and I believe you can go off the tee pad after the disc is out of your hands.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Because
But the disc has to be out of your hands.
Same with putting.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, it's like stand at the very front of that tee pad. You have all that space. Get as close to that edge as you can that you're comfortable throwing.
Yeah.
Because those kids, they were like way back there.
Yeah, no, a lot of them weren't utilizing being up front and throwing from up front. They were standing back, and then Mav did it a couple times. And I'm just like, you can get to the front. You're losing feet by throwing from all the way back there. But I think it's wherever you feel comfortable.
Sure, but like 4 feet's 4 feet.
Yeah,
you know?
4 feet's a lot.
But yeah, that's all I had for throwing. And then also, I guess we can go down to number 4, which was my course management.
Yeah.
Does it play for par and pitch out from trouble? So back to finding your fairway.
Yeah.
So if you're in tall grass or you're behind a tree or something like that, sometimes it's better just to go for a fairway shot. Yes, you'll probably lose a point or lose a stroke or whatever you want to call it, but you have a free, clear spot to throw up to basket.
Yeah.
Versus me, I'm in trouble. I'm like, oh, there's a tight little gap right there.
Yeah.
I might be able to get a buzz through.
Yeah, you're always trying to find the lines through, and maybe definitely for a new beginner, you need to be thinking of fairways and playing for that score that you want to shoot.
Yeah, because it's not always going to work out for you. And
No, it's not.
Sometimes you do got to risk it to get the biscuit. But I mean, that's why I played so good last time, because it was all risk instead of playing safe. But that could go south so quick.
It could.
But
It could really go south.
And we already touched on playing for par.
Yep.
We just
Playing
did
for
that.
par.
Discs, neutral or understable for beginners.
Yeah.
That's kind of a hard one too, honestly.
Yeah. I think neutral and understable should be for a beginner, not an overstable disc.
I think slight overstable should be on the list of choices too, because if you need it to go left, throwing an understable or a neutral disc, if you do throw it flat, it's going to go straight.
Yeah.
So maybe keep one overstable in your bag.
Yeah.
Not super overstable. Maybe like a light Firebird with like a 2 or a 3 at the end.
Yeah.
You don't need like a Malta, which is like a 1 something.
Yeah. No.
And then I also have a simple bag.
Yeah, keep it simple.
You don't need a ton of discs. I like carrying a bunch of discs to try them out in different holes.
Yes.
But when you're first starting, you really only need a putter, a mid-range, and a driver.
Yep.
And if you're feeling confident, maybe a long-distance driver, but you don't really need that.
You don't need a million discs. When you're first starting out, 3 discs, you can just walk around with 3 discs. We talked about that. You don't even need a bag. You can just walk around with 3 discs, a putter, a mid-range, and a driver, and call it a day. And honestly, when you're a new beginner, really an 8-speed, 9-speed maybe, because your discs aren't going to go as far, so you don't need a 10 and 11-speed driver.
You know, we touched on this too about what the numbers are. And honestly, if you wanted a big disc as a beginner, I'd go a very light trail.
The trail is underrated.
It's neutral. Has a lot of glide, 10 speed. So no matter how you're going to throw it, it's going to go somewhere for you. So I think the trail is a good beginner choice, especially for it being neutral. And it holds any line you throw it on.
Absolutely. But yeah, I think those are great topics for this little section we got going on, and I think we should hit on these more next episode.
I get you want me to put a pin in these last two, and we'll touch base on those next episode because the next one would be putting and etiquette. So
yeah, I think putting and etiquette we should hold for a whole different episode because we could go on for hours about putting and etiquette.
Yeah, and I don't pay attention to the clock like I should, and I can keep talking about these 3 topics we just brought up.
I know, and I went on for hours about an app that 90% of people don't even know about. Maybe 98% probably.
This podcast,
there may be one person that might know.
This podcast off the rails. I started out with definitions, and you tried to do math.
Yeah, exactly. And we know we can't read at all, so it's a hell of a show.
We need my wife to teach us.
No, we need something. But guys, let's continue this program and go to our favorite corner, our only corner, PJ's Disc Corner, sponsored by The Disc Guy. Get all your discs at The Disc Guy, www.thediscguyllc.com. That is www.thediscguyllc.com. He is on Whatnot on Sunday nights, and he's got all your discs from, I guess, everything.
It's the part where you try to name discs and you only get 3 companies out.
Yeah, it is the part where I only get 3 companies out, but he's got Westside, Doomsday, Discraft, Innova Discs, everything. Does he have?
Yeah, you got 4 out there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm trying, guys.
It's really hard to do it on the spot.
Yeah, it is. I'm like thinking of discs, and I'm like, yeah.
I throw those.
They're in my bag.
So we've never done a really big disc
Okay.
on here. I think the highest we went was a 10-speed.
Oh, geez.
So I have a throw your arm out disc, which is actually one of my favorite throw your arm out discs.
What is it?
But we're going to review the Thrasher.
Ooh.
And we're really going to review the ESP version because, in my opinion, this is the best version for backhand.
Okay.
So there you go. Very nice, comfortable. The rim's not too thick. It is thicker because the Thrasher is a 12.5 -3.2. So it has a little hard hook at the end. It don't really like to burn over too much because it's a big girl. But if you want to compare it, it has 18 plastics. The plastics that I use in the Thrasher is the ESP, the Big Z, which I put that through some things.
The Big Z.
And then the titanium. So there's my 3 main plastics for the Thrasher. I love throwing that thing.
What is this logo on the Thrasher?
It looks like a Terminator with a little mohawk.
Oh, I see the mohawk now.
Yeah, I think it's
I
because
just saw the skull. I didn't even see the mohawk.
it's titanium, so they're like, oh, titanium metal, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's probably actually a specialty disc, and I shouldn't be throwing it. But
Does he have gauges?
maybe.
Or is it just an earring?
Oh, it might be a gauge.
Or is that his bottom of his ear? I don't know if it's his
It's
ear
not
or...
really a clean stamp.
Yeah, it's kind of...
It's a cool stamp, but not a clean stamp.
1824? What the heck? What's that number saying on there? 18 something? Is this coordinates? What is this, Doomsday? No, it's not. Season 2 records. Oh, it must have been a custom stamp disc.
Yeah, it's probably for a tournament or something like that. I get my disc used just in case. I think that ESP version is the only one I bought brand new. That's
really
because,
nice.
I mean, you don't buy a brand new disc until you try out the disc.
Absolutely. Are these numbers all the same?
Yes, they're all 12.5 -3.2.
Okay.
They're all the plastics are completely different. The ESP is good for backhand. The Big Z is amazing for forehand. But I also keep those discs kind of heavy. They're in the 170 ranges, and I think the backhand ESP is like a 168, 169. But they're rated for a slow arm. Should be able to get 350 out of that. I don't get 350 out of it. I'm probably, if I really whip it, it's probably going to hit 300 for me. But it's not a hard throw is why I picked that one. And then normal arms will get 420 feet, and a fast arm will get 470 feet.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're big discs.
That's a lot.
But they're good discs.
Yeah.
And if you, other than the trail, if you really wanted to try a big disc, I recommend one of these lightweight because they're still going to flip up for you with that -3, but they are going to hook hard at the end.
Yeah.
Kind of like a nuke because the nuke will also drop really hard.
Okay.
But we'll probably only throw the ESP and probably the Big Z just because one for time, and they really all fly the same.
Okay.
Just one's better for forehand versus the other one.
And I think we should throw them on a course. to try to see if we can get some aces.
Sure.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
We'll do it like we did last time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that episode from last week about on the on-course disc review. And maybe we'll do it this time. We'll go on the course and throw these and try to see if we can get a couple aces out of them. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, and they're comfortable discs. I throw that and the Destroyer, which is also another 12.
Oh, yeah, the Destroyer, yep.
But the Destroyer works different for different reasons.
Yeah.
It does a nice S for me on a forehand. This thing laser beams on a forehand, and the backhand is just an amazing slow glide.
Okay.
So.
No, I'm excited. I don't think I've ever thrown a Thrasher. Because, like, the highest speed I have is an 11 speed that I keep in my bag, and that's the Defy by MVP.
Yeah, that's a good disc, too.
Yeah, I like that disc a lot, but I don't have any, well, I have some 12 speeds down there, but I don't put them in my bag. Like, it's not something I carry.
They all have their own purpose.
Yeah.
Like, I have a 12, 13, 11, 12, and 13 in my bag.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, the 11's probably coming out, which is a Wraith. I like this.
Yeah, the Wraith is nice.
But I like this more than the Wraith.
Okay.
It is less of a challenge to get it far.
Okay.
So you don't have to throw it hard to make it go. The Wraith being neutral, or not, I'm sorry, it's not neutral. It's a little stable. In my opinion, these are actually easier to throw than the Wraith.
Okay.
Which I could have made it a battle time, but I really just wanted to utilize just the disc itself because it is a good disc.
Yeah, no, I like this idea, and let's utilize it and show everybody what it can do, and call this episode the Showcase. PJ Showcase.
Yeah, we have
discs.
We have battle. We have disc battle. We have drinking buddies and the Showcase.
And the Showcase.
Cool. The corner is expanding.
The corner is expanding, guys. And yeah, I think we take these out to the course this week, and we'll throw them on Thursday and review this wonderful Rooftop Orange Crush. And we'll get some more info on it. Our intern here forgot his the internet password, so unfortunately, we might put another ad out. Oh gosh, you should have seen his. We need a camera for him.
I mean, yeah. What are we paying for?
I know. What are we paying you for? Huh?
He's like, who's getting paid?
We're getting paid. No, guys, but we're gonna throw the Discraft Thrasher on Thursday, and we will also review the Rooftop Orange Crush on Thursday by Monument Brewing Company in Baltimore. And if you haven't already, check out all of our last week's episode on Tuesday and our last week's episode on course of throwing the Shaman versus the Chief. Guys, those were great videos, and we made a couple shorts. Check them out. Check everything out on Instagram and TikTok. And if you leave us a comment on Facebook, and if you guys want to get into anything or send us anything, the tournament's coming up November 8th, Sunday, November 8th at Falling Branch Brewery. We are going to release that this week on the disc golf scene. It's 100% going to be released this week. I had to work out a couple little kinks that I was running into, and I'll release that, and then signups will be announced here soon when we go open for signups, guys. And it's going to be a doubles tournament at Falling Branch Brewery on November 8th, Sunday. It's going to be great. We're excited.
I'm excited.
I'm really excited, guys. But until Thursday, guys, and until next time, cheers.
We'll catch you on the next T-pad.
Catch you on the next T-pad.